You see an ad for something you want. At checkout, a prompt offers to split the cost into 4 easy payments. You tap the button. A few days later, a brand new pair of sneakers arrives at your door. The transaction feels effortless. Fast forward 3 weeks. The initial excitement fades, replaced by a series of push notifications. A payment for the shoes is due Tuesday. A payment for last week's phone upgrade is due Thursday. The lock screen fills with automated reminders. The modern checkout process is designed to remove friction from spending. The question is whether that smooth, immediate experience is masking a complex financial obligation. Millions of Americans use these installment services every year. They click the button and get the item, often without realizing the technical financial architecture they are stepping into. To understand what happens after you click buy, we have to define the tool accurately. In most jurisdictions, buy now, pay later functions as a short-term, largely unregulated microloan. This flowchart outlines the 3 entities present in every transaction. You have the customer, the merchant selling the product, and a third-party buy now, pay later provider standing between them. The invisible flow of capital starts the moment you confirm the order. The BNPL provider pays the merchant instantly, in full. In exchange, the risk of a potential default locks onto the provider. This bar chart shows why retailers pay a fee to offer this service. By creating a sense of immediate affordability, merchants see their conversion rates jump and average order sizes increase. Customers buy more things more often. The integration of this option at checkout is a deliberate financial instrument. It is designed to maximize your spending capacity at the moment of highest intent. Let's look at how this tool functions in practice. A disciplined consumer approaches a buy now, pay later prompt with a specific strategy, treating it exclusively as a mechanism to manage their current cash flow. For this buyer, the primary benefit is interest-free budget flexibility. They possess the cash to buy the item today, but choose to keep their capital liquid over a short, strictly defined timeline. This timeline illustrates a calculated approach. The user coordinates their installment due dates so they align with their bi-weekly paycheck schedule. Because this consumer tracks their obligations and honors the schedule, the system operates as advertised. The item is paid off on time, generating no late fees and costing only the original retail price. When managed as a precise budgeting tool, these installment plans offer a level of financial flexibility previously unavailable for small retail purchases. The risks emerge when the tool is used impulsively. A consumer might initiate several independent buy now, pay later purchases across different retailers over a single weekend. A common misconception is that splitting a large price tag into small portions protects a monthly budget. $20 here and $30 there feels manageable at the checkout, but these small figures are deceptive. This calendar view shows the reality of cognitive overload. Managing 4 separate payment schedules from different providers scrambles your financial awareness. The calendar populates with mismatched dates tied to separate obligations. The immediate consequence of this overload is a missed payment. Once a date slips by, the provider's system triggers late fees. These penalties stack, adding new costs to the original balance. A secondary risk follows. When an unexpected expense like a car repair occurs, the consumer realizes their flexibility is gone. All of their future income is already claimed by past purchases. The danger of these services lies in the psychological trap of compounding invisible debt. You are not just paying for the item, you are borrowing against your future ability to handle emergencies. We can track the financial outcomes of these behaviors over 6 months. This split-screen graph maps the calculated user on the left, while the right side shows an exponentially rising debt curve for the impulsive buyer. Looking at the impulsive user's monthly cash, the graph transforms to show a large slice locked away. Past purchases are now actively cannibalizing their future income. This math shows that zero interest does not always mean free. Delayed payments and scattered behaviors activate the penalty structures buried in the terms of service. The architecture of the system acts as an amplifier for existing habits. It turns a lack of coordination at the checkout screen into a measurable financial loss at the end of the month. Navigating this system safely requires a defensive strategy. The first rule is simple. If you do not have the cash in your account today, do not use an installment plan to buy the item. Second, you must track every payment date manually. Instead of relying on push notifications, place these dates in a centralized calendar that you review alongside your other bills. This diagram illustrates the rule against stacking. To maintain control of your cash flow, you should only ever have a single active plan open at any given time. You should also read the specific terms to understand the late fee structure. Most importantly, ensure you have a dedicated emergency fund before committing your future income to retail purchases. Treating a digital checkout button with the same caution you would give a bank loan allows you to use the tool without falling into its behavioral traps. Buy now, pay later is an engineered financial tool. Like any credit-based product, its outcome is determined by the discipline of the person using it. The real difference between financial stress and financial control is often found in this type of deliberate review. Recognizing the mechanics of these systems removes the element of surprise from your monthly budget. You begin to see checkout buttons as financial choices rather than simple conveniences. Understanding these tools ensures that when you choose to click Buy, you do so with a clear view of your current balance and your future obligations. This awareness is the first step toward making more informed financial decisions.